Welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, and on this corner of the internet, we love fiber arts, reading, and a little bit of lifestyle. Today is going to be a thrifting day. I've never filmed a video like this, and it's going to be experimental in nature, I guess you could say. I want to go to a couple different thrift stores. I'm going to the Renaissance Festival for the first time ever with a good friend next weekend, and I'm very excited, and I want to see if I can find an outfit. I do have a long white skirt that I think is going to be the base for the outfit, just because I already have it. But I just want to see what else is kind of out there, I guess. If that sounds cool to you, don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 900 subscribers, and I'm really excited for this milestone. So today is like the only day off I have had since I started traveling for work this season. I was in Mankato 2 weeks ago. This past week I was in Atlantic City. And this coming week, I'm going to be in Cleveland, and then I get home Friday, and on Saturday, I'm going to the Ren Fair. So we are just on a tight schedule, and there are a few other errands that we're going to be running today as well. So I found 4 that are like kind of near me, 2 that are independently owned, and then 2 that are kind of, more common secondhand stores, I guess you could call them. So the first one is the Buffalo Exchange in Minneapolis, and then B Resale. And the reason I clumped these 2 together is they're both very close to my apartment, around 10 minutes away. So I'm gonna be going to those 2 first, and then I'm going to be heading out to a Goodwill and a Plato's Closet, both just outside of the city in more of the western suburbs, I guess you could say, but they're also 10 minutes away. And then I will be going to the Joann's, because so I've been making these bobbly pumpkins for a market that I'm going to be doing. I realized that the reason why some of my baubles and all that stuff weren't popping was because I wasn't doing the technique properly. And so a pattern that I was going to have a tutorial out for this fall, I need to rework it now, but I don't have any, it's gonna sound so silly, but a lot of the yarn I have, I don't have multiple skeins of. It's a lot of scraps and things for other projects. So I don't have, if you can believe it, I don't have yarn to rework this sweater per se. So I am going to be picking some yarn up and breaking my yarn buying ban. But it's for good reason. It's so that I can rework the pattern and then do the tutorial. And it's supposed to be a big cozy sweater, and I want to make sure that that's out in a timely manner. So that's why it's fine. I am not at peace with it yet, but I will be. It's just the way the cookie crumbles right now. So that is my plan. I've never filmed in public before, and so we'll see how this goes. I'm a little bit worried and hesitant as to how it's going to go, because I never know what places are going to be okay with it and not be okay with it. But all right, so I'm going to be leaving pretty soon. I'm gonna finish my little snack here, my soy sauce cucumbers, and then we'll head out. So I just got out of Buffalo Exchange thrift store. I'm not quite sure if they're categorized as vintage or thrifts or whatever. I found 2 things, unfortunately nothing for the Ren Fair, but 2 things that I think are really going to incorporate into my wardrobe really well. So excited about that. I think I'm going to wait until the end and then do a collective haul and then tally up the day's totals. Hopefully I don't spend too much money. The place didn't open until 11, and the reason why I didn't film anything in there is because it got really busy really fast, and I was very overwhelmed by seeing so many people who were like more around my age. I'm just not used to seeing people my age. Oh my god. Is that bad? I'm just used to seeing like older people everywhere, and around here it's like young people everywhere, and I don't know why, that just like freaks me out a lot. It's unfortunately so hot today, but the place didn't open till 11, so I had like 20 minutes to spare, and there's this place called Bob's Java Hut like right where I'm parked here, so I went and got a caramel mocha. It's okay. Next time if I end up going there again, because I definitely want to go to that thrift store again. It was really cool. Like I said, I just got really overstimulated really fast. Sometimes thrifting can be a bit difficult for me, but that's neither here nor there. So I went to the thing. I think I would try a latte from them, but I'm not the biggest fan of this mocha. Maybe I just don't like mochas. I don't know. I haven't had one in a long time. I really like the turtle mocha from Caribou, if you're ever looking to try something new. But next thrift store we're going to is B Resale, I believe it's called. It's like a 3-minute drive, and I could walk for like 10 minutes, but it is like, as you can see, my little cheeks are very warm already, so we're gonna drive and take our chance with the parking and see how that one goes. Cheers. I hope your Sunday, or whatever day you're watching this, is going great. Okay, hello. I went to B Resale and I didn't find anything, sadly, but there was a ramen place super close to the store, so I went and had a little lunch, because the cucumbers that you saw me eat in the opening clip are the only things I've had to eat today. I didn't take any like footage in there either, because I'm just like worried about getting kicked out of somewhere. You just never know what places are gonna be like open to that kind of stuff or not, and like, so I'm too anxious to ask. So I went and had ramen at this place called Ichido, and it was like the most mid ramen I've ever had. I always try and get like the chicken ramen when I go places, and I just don't understand how no ramen place is like Ramen Fuji in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. How is it that I've eaten ramen at so many different places in the United States, and no place is as good as a little place in Sioux Falls? And like, where they all miss the mark is like that umami flavor, in my opinion. Like, the one in Sioux Falls, it's like salty and spicy and just like so savory. It's such a savory like broth, because that's really what it is I'm searching for, this broth. Anyway, they also had an Asian market next door, so I went and picked up some high chews as a sweet little treat for myself. These were a lot less expensive than like at Walmart. At Walmart, I think a bag like this goes for like, honestly, like between $4 and $6 depending on where you are. And this was only $3.25. They had a lot of different flavors of high chews as well, but I just got the one, like, I know I like everything in this bag. Let me, you know, they had ones with chia seeds in them, and a yogurt flavored one, and one that was like cola flavored. So that's cool. But right now I'm going to head to the Goodwill in St. Louis Park, and we'll see if we have any better luck there. I think I just need something that, what's the word? I'm kind of looking for one of those like peasant tops, like the linen shirts, and I think something like that might be more like a Goodwill, but we'll see. We will see.
Our hearts are full of unbelief, the part that others rarely see. She suffered enough. A strange little city, an evening so quiet, but something is growing. I heard the signs of life, those signs of life. Oh, the light, it is changing on every river and road. Oh, the light, it is changing, and it is time to let go. Step out on your own. A strange little moment takes over you.
Okay, so I'm back now. It is so hot out. I think it's like 83 degrees and I'm dying. I'm so uncomfortably hot. So let's just recap the day a little bit. So the first shop I went to, well, it was Buffalo Exchange, but they weren't open when I went there. So I ended up going to Bob's Java Hut, which was just down the road, and I got a latte. It was, well, no, I got a caramel mocha. And it wasn't my favorite, but I would try their stuff again. I think I need more of a latte. I know, like, what's the word? Every time I go get a latte from somewhere, I pretty much always like it, so. But they had this, like, table with, and different things, like, going on. They also had, what was it called? Southwest Pride. It was, like, a South Minneapolis, like, newspaper, I guess, that comes out once a month. And then they also had this Minnesota Women's Press that I read a little bit of while I was sitting there waiting, and I took one because I thought that it was just really cool. And this issue was all about radical aging, and it has an excerpt from a book called Radical Endurance. So I read the excerpt and I thought that that was really cool, and you know, maybe I'd wanna pick it up one day. And then Buffalo Exchange did open up and I got two things. I unfortunately, let me just preface this, I did not get anything that I wanted for the Ren Fair. Unfortunately, I couldn't find really anything. So I have a white skirt and I have a white tank top that I'll probably end up wearing. I'm sure it's gonna be hot anyway, so maybe I'll just wear like my Converse or something. And I know that there are like clothing vendors there, at least I've heard that there are, so I can always pick something up there. It's not a huge deal. But so at the Buffalo Exchange, they had a lot of really cool stuff. I got this skirt. It is this like taupe and brown like plaid, and I thought this would be cute with some brown or black tights with one of my sweaters. I have a myriad of sweaters. I know this silhouette right now is pretty trendy. The only thing I don't like about this is it has these shorts in it that I probably will just end up cutting out. Like, as you can see, it's pretty cheaply made. Yeah, I'm sure I could just cut this out. Because for whatever reason, like the skirt fits perfectly. The length, great. For whatever reason, these shorts underneath feel a bit tight. Not sure what that's about. And then this next piece is definitely something that I didn't anticipate liking as much as I do. It's a Minnesota Gopher like hockey jersey type thing. It's really cute, and so I think that maybe this with some jeans, or I'm not even sure what, would look like kind of cute this hockey season. Maybe I'll go to a Gophers game or something. But I really liked it, so I got it. And then I went to B Resale, and I didn't have any luck there either, but it was a pretty cool spot. I think I want to reach out to them on their website or maybe through their Instagram page and ask them about like pop-ups or something like that. So I could maybe do a market there, which would be pretty cool. And then I went to lunch at, I can't remember what it's called. I know I said it in a previous clip. The ramen was literally just okay. And then there was an Asian market right next door to it, so I got high chews, and that was great. And then I went to the Goodwill in St. Louis Park, and they had no changing rooms there. So I was like, there's no way I can like buy something without trying it on. And I didn't find anything for the Ren Fair. I just had like two skirts, and especially with skirts, like I can't just like what's the word? I can't like take a chance on it, and a lot of times like you can't return thrifted items, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna, you know, buy any clothing. But I did get 2 books. I got Difficult Women by Roxane Gay. It's hard to figure out what this book is. I think it's a collection of, or it's not essays, but like telling people's stories, like Roxane Gay telling people's stories. I have read part of one of her essay collections called Bad Feminist. And I like it so far. I'm not done with it. It's just books of essays take me a while, but these are just like little chunks of people's stories, and I think it could be fun. So got that one, and then I got Frederick Bachman's Anxious People, which I have heard good things about as well. Everyone's talking about Beartown again. I just like, based on the content that I know that's in that book, everyone is kind of like dancing around what the book is like kind of about, and I don't know if like it's suddenly a spoiler, but it says it on the back, so I'm not sure. But I just don't think I can ever read Beartown based on its like subject matter, because I just feel like that could be like really triggering for me. So I got these 2 books, and I want to read Frederick Bachman's writing, which is why, you know, I figured maybe this one would be good. So got those. That was from the Goodwill in St. Louis Park. And then I went to the Plato's Closet in Minnetonka, and I don't know why every single time I go to a Plato's Closet, the young women who are working there, it's normally like teenagers or like, you know, young adults, they're always in a bad mood, and I'm not sure why that is. I hope her day gets better. I just feel like I always get like not great service when I go to a Plato's Closet, and then, you know, but then it's also like, what do you expect? You know, they're teenagers working there, and I'm like, I don't know, I was a teenager when I worked at Walmart, and I was pretty nice to people, so I don't know. But I did find some really cool stuff there. It was probably one of the best stocked Plato's Closets I've ever been to. Again, nothing for the Ren Fair, but I found some cool things. So the first thing I got was this like color blocked hoodie. And I think this is Victoria's Secret. It says like love, love, love on the little zipper here. And then also on the tag it says love, love, love. So I'm not sure. I only ever see that stuff for like Victoria's Secret pink. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it looked really cozy. I tried it on, it fit well. And it also has like this like snap kangaroo pouch here, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm sure it's giving like, it's honestly, it's kind of giving like 2020, oh my god, it can hold my snacks. It's definitely not big enough for brew. But I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute, nice and cozy, just a, you know, something easy to wear and put on. Next, this one kind of took me by surprise. This is just an Adidas t-shirt. It is a 2XL, which I was really surprised by because it is not, like, it doesn't fit like a 2XL, but I guess it's a women's 2XL. I don't know. But it was cool, and I'm excited to wear it with, like, some biker shorts. Then this last one is, like, kind of silly, but I figured it would be kind of fun. It's just a little brown crop top, and it says howdy in these, like, brown black rhinestones. So I just thought for my siblings' 4-H and FFA events, I could roll up to the function wearing this, as if I also wasn't a part of like 4-H and FFA as a child, you know. I just thought it was funny. It fits well. It's very like, it's like a thin t-shirt material. It's very drapey, and it has a lot of nice stretch to it. So I was just like, you know what, that's kind of fun. I don't have too many like fun little t-shirts like this, and if I ever go to a rodeo again, I can wear this. So that's what I got at all of the thrift stores, and now I'll show you what I got at Joann's. So I ended up getting 8 of these Wool-Ease Lion brand things. They're not the thick and quick ones. It is the like DK, it's a weight 4, and this is in the colorway Blush Heather. And I'll be honest with you, I've been wanting to make something with this for years, and I just have never had an excuse really to purchase it. It calls for a 6mm hook, which I'm kind of surprised by. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna try and do a gauge swatch and see if I should like size down, because like it's not in terms of like a weight for DK weight, like it's definitely on the thinner side in my opinion. So we'll see on that one. And then I did purchase a, oh gosh, Karen 1 pound of the colorway Sunflower, because I've got another one here and I know that this is not going to be enough for a sweater. Oh gosh, are these like completely different? Tell me in the comments, do these look different? Oh god, I think they do. Oh no, oh no. Well, now they look the same. I don't know. One looks just like slightly lighter than the other, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, that's a crisis to have later. Because I wanted to make a tutorial, but like I need to redo at least like a little bit. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out somehow. I will figure it out. Either way, wanted to make a sweater using the sunflower color, and I knew that this 800 yards was not going to be enough, so I needed another one. And then I also got some footage of Joann's. I really did not like the Joann's in Minnetonka. It was like connected to this weird building that was also like a Pearl Vision and something else, and it just looked like it was in a dank church basement. I mean, it had a nice yarn selection, so I can't be mad about that, and like the yarn area was relatively clean, but as I was walking by and it was all the decor aisles, like it was bad. It was so messy. Like people had just like trashed the entire area. And one thing that's really cool is like half of the store was literally just fabric. So I have some footage of like the yarn aisles, which I'll like put in here. And they also had like all of the new like granny stripe yarn, which was pretty cool, by Red Heart. And I really like the granny stripe yarn. I know like it's pretty hit or miss with some people, but I think I've mentioned before, like I really like it, and they just came out with like a bunch of new colors. I'm obsessed with the green and the red ones, like the monotone ones. One that's like all green and the one that's all red, but then they also have like an all blue and an all purple, which I feel like is really, really cool, and I want them so bad. But I already wasn't supposed to be buying yarn, and like I said, there was a very specific purpose for the yarn that I bought today, so be on the lookout for that tutorial, because I'm really proud of the way that at least this one is turning out right now. But now I have to like redo it, kind of. It's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today, you guys. Let me know what you think of this video down below. I really don't do a lot of like clothing shopping in my everyday life. I really try not to buy clothing unless I know that it's something that's going to like be in my wardrobe for a long amount of time and something that I want to wear super often. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, comment down below one thing that you are looking forward to this fall, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.